DJ keeps the party going. Brandon E brings the heat. We don't know how to speak. Running wild on you, brother. We're over the top. Rocking it back to the vintage scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central. With epic thumbnails from the vids. It's a must-see. Gonna bring you the best. Legends you remember from the ring and silver screen. We're over the top. Get ready for a good time.
Bow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chatty Bobby 1130. It's just the three amigos again.
What was
Hello.
that?
It was like it was a mix of Zorro and the three
Okay.
amigos.
Okay.
What was,
Deep pool.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase. Who was
Yeah.
the third member of that one?
Martin Short. dude. How
That's
dare
it.
you.
Yes.
You know why
I
they
was
call it a
never-
mail plane?
What do they go?
You don't
Hey,
see the little balls on it?
Three amigos. Hey, hey.
Yeah,
Is that what they
shut
do? Okay. Anyways, my name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th.
I think we're more like the three blind mice. I'm Hot Man.
I'm definitely, yeah.
What is my name?
I don't know. You
Hot
glitching?
Mike Chance.
HMC.
I am blind. That's why I have to wear the spectacles.
Me too.
You just had a three-piece combo from
Yeah.
three piece.
Quartet? No, that's four.
Let me reboot.
I need another cup.
You
of
just
coffee.
had a three-piece and a biscuit from the three-team.
Hang on.
You just had 3 episodes in a row from us, god dang it.
That's
now you're
it.
getting another 3. I was trying to come up with a cool way to say it. Fuck y'all. Fuck my life.
Yeah, we're here. We're
Yeah,
here.
we're back.
Okay.
1 minute in, guys.
But yeah, we're batching another 3 episodes with us together because this man right here has a huge April coming up. Busy with shows and all that stuff and new music and all.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get the guys all together. Everybody's had life plans going on and all that stuff. So you get us 3 for the next 3 weeks again.
It's springtime. There's a lot of movement going
There's
on.
a lot of movement, a lot of weddings and all that stuff. So, but yeah, we're here making the best of it.
Shout out to the guys. Though.
Shout out to
Shout out to
BJ.
the
Shout out
squad.
Brandon. Shout out everybody that's part of it and
Shout out to the
everything.
squad, man. And we're talking, what are we talking today? Overrated actors.
And actresses and everything. This is a brainchild of the Hot Mike Chance here and
Chance
everything.
wanted to gripe.
Yeah,
I'm
see-
all about
yeah.
griping. So
He
let's
wanted
go.
to get hot on the mic today and
Yep.
everything. He brought this idea up with another episode that we're going to do down the line of underrated actors and actresses. We talked our favorite. We've talked our worst. Now it's time to talk some overrated.
Yeah, I thought this would be a fun discussion and a fun discussion for everyone that joins us in on the chat on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central.
It's
Facts.
such a lively chat. So shout out
So
to all
lively.
y'all. It is.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
But since this was your brainchild, throw us out one of your overrated actors, actresses that you can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're having trouble doing the talking thing.
Can I start it off a little hot?
Yes, yes,
do
most certainly.
something.
I have
Get it away from me and Tony.
I have 10 people on this list. I don't know if we'll get to all 10.
We will get them all.
I'm going to start from the furthest away and work my way up.
Oh, so we're starting a little.
Yeah. So this person isn't terribly overrated, but I just don't really find this person very funny, and that's Steve Carell.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
that is a hot
That's
take
a
right
hot
there.
one.
Now-
That's a
Now,
That's a hot take.
I've watched an episode or 2 of The Office. I've seen clips of him in The Office, and it's just not my thing. But I did like him in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes.
I thought he did well in that. Everything else I've seen him in, I'm just like, not very,
You didn't
very
like it?
entertaining.
You didn't like him as Brick and Anchorman?
No.
Is it Brick? I think it is
Yep.
Brick.
Brick.
I
I
mean,
love Lamp.
I like his most famous thing to me is, of course, The Office, and The Office is huge in our house. All three of us
it's-
are diehard fans of
Yep.
The Office and
So
everything.
just finding this out, I've been going back and rewatching a lot of my old favorite TV shows on Peacock.
Yes.
And so I was going to start watching The Office all the way again because I've watched it through a few times, but it's been years. Well, on Peacock, they've got a version that's called Superfan episodes, where every episode is an extended version.
Oh, really?
So it's 5 to 7 minutes of stuff that wasn't on
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's
so
like out them extending the
It's
scenes?
extended scenes. It's what all of it is.
Oh, that's
like on the back.
amazing.
Like I've watched the first season in that form because I was telling my brother about it because he's a huge Office fan. He's who put me on The Office, and he was like, "Yeah, I remember when I used to rip them. Allegedly, we used to rip them off of like whatever it was, Kazaa or whatever it was
Yeah.
back in the day, LimeWire. That was like what you would when you would download them, you would get those versions. So I'm assuming it was the DVD.
Yeah, because the big DVD box set always came with like extended
yeah.
scenes, because most of that show is all ad lib.
If you go back, if you go back and watch them, you'll see them. There's the regular show on
Yeah.
there, and then there's that show like Superfan or whatever.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Watch the first episode. There's multiple scenes in that first episode that are even funnier because they were extended.
Oh, I mean, I can only imagine some of those scenes. I mean, just letting them go. It's
Yeah,
just
that's what happens in some of them. But I can see if Chance isn't a fan of The Office, then I can see why he may not be a big.
it's
fan
not
of
for
Steve Carell.
everybody.
But it's The Office
And
is so
He
a part of my
Livelihood.
the character that he plays on The Office gets credit for what she said, right?
Yeah, that's probably the most famous. That's what she said out there.
I remember saying that when I was like in elementary school.
Oh yeah.
Middle school.
Well, I mean, there was probably other people that said it too, but they didn't have a program on NBC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's where maybe there was a difference.
touche.
Maybe that's my problem with them.
Yeah.
Maybe
It may be. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some underlying jealousy because you didn't get the credit for that's what she said.
Steve, meet me at WrestleMania.
No, I mean, I can see that and everything, but I'm a homer for Steve Carell.
I can understand it.
But I mean but that's starting off at the cool end of the
Yeah,
swimming
yeah.
pool. You're not in the hot tub yet.
No.
Well, I'm going to just go right off the deep end right here and go right one of my top over George Clooney.
Okay.
I can see it.
I think he skates by on the good looks.
Exactly from the Diet Coke commercial, or was it Pepsi commercial back in the day? No, I think it was Cindy Crawford was the Pepsi commercial.
Yeah.
And Clooney was the Diet Coke, and then
Okay.
what was the show ER?
Yep.
And everything.
Look, me and Mel have become huge fans of hospital shows because we watch Grey's Anatomy.
Did y'all watch all of it?
We're up to the season that they're on now.
Holy cow!
We watched 22 seasons. And I'm gonna be honest, it's such a shell of a show what it was, but that was 2 decades ago.
The first 12 seasons is what Melissa said. Like,
Yeah, that is.
I know certain episodes and everything.
ER is another one that we never watched, but it's on those streaming.
Yeah.
We're watching another one called New Amsterdam that's really, really good. Melissa may like that one if she likes it. It's on Peacock. But speaking of George Clooney, and you said ER, that's what made me think of that.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's a good show.
Yeah, what name a great movie that he's been? But he's like one of these world-renowned actors.
Ocean's 11 is
Hey,
about the only
I ain't
one.
gonna lie. One Fine Day was a good rom com.
Okay, you have been on the rom-coms here and everything.
Yeah, so that, but I mean,
He sucked as Batman.
I can
trust me, and Bruce
I
Wayne.
figured that's probably why mainly you got him
Yeah,
on the list.
that's-
because of
it's-
Batman.
yeah.
I figured that's kind of where the
I'd rather take Val Kilmer as Batman over the George
Yeah.
Clooney. It's more believable to me.
Yep.
yeah. It's like George Clooney is so cool, but like
What's
like
cool
he-
about him?
Well, I'm saying like he's known as one of
Yeah, the cool guy.
Yeah,
But-
but I'm saying that he didn't seem like that as Batman though.
No, not at all.
Which is crazy because you're already cool. You would think it'd be
Bruce
easy to
Wayne.
be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here, George Clooney. That's at the top.
Okay,
of my
well
list.
I don't know if that's a hot take, but I mean it's yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
What else did he do? What other big
Exactly.
movies did he
Out of
do?
sight with Jennifer Lopez.
Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, Ocean's 14, Ocean's 17, Ocean's 19.
A lot of oceans. They ran out of oceans.
I just remember Out of Sight just because of Jennifer Lopez. In that
Well,
movie.
I don't have a list because I got him right
Yep.
here. Owen Wilson.
Oh, okay. I can concur
I
on
just
that.
hate his face mainly.
Yep.
It's a
And the way he
hatred for
talks.
but it's mainly just his face. I just can't stand his face
That
at all.
crooked ass nose.
He needs to blow that nose.
And his brother's not much more. His he can act better than his brother. I think Luke Wilson is as plain as vanilla paste.
Yep.
Owen Wilson, I just feel like him. I feel like there's been roles that he got that I just.
He's just very nasally to me.
Yeah, and he's just goobery looking,
Yeah,
and
he's not
He
funny.
gets these like really cool roles, and I'm
How?
not saying he's not good in anything. I'm not saying that. I think he's overrated though.
I mean, I'll give it his coup de grace film. Coup de grace.
Okay.
Is probably Marley and Me.
See, I refuse to watch that one because it's a sad dog movie. I can't do sad dog movies.
I made the biggest mistake watching that movie.
Never will I watch it. I won't. I can't, dude. I can't watch any movies like that.
And
dude.
it's just the and coming to having this my first dog. It's just the life of having a dog and everything, and how they are the greatest things.
We don't
planet.
deserve dogs, bro.
No.
So I could get on a rant, a soapbox for hours about it.
Chance will discourage.
I mean, I like cats better, but
See,
dogs
that's
are cool.
where that explains
Exactly.
everything for his views on things. He's a cat person,
I don't have to take care of them. You just let them.
but there's no bond there with a cat.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You see the bond that your dog and your daughter have.
There's
that
something
is
special about
that
it.
is a bond you can't replace, dude.
I got
that cat. Cats ain't
I got
bonds with
photo
shit.
proof of me and a cat bonding.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying if there's a cat and a dog over there, I'm gonna bet on the dog every time.
But I did
to
send
show
that
compassion.
cat. I did send that cat so fast to a farm. So
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, there you go. Look what it got, the cat.
All right, go ahead with another one.
Yeah, Owen Wilson.
yeah.
Dud.
Another comedy actor that I just don't really like, Vince Vaughn.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
There hasn't
I
can
been. I can see that.
There
I
hasn't
can see
been
that.
anything that I'm just like, man, he done a great job at that.
Yeah.
But he continues to get roles and like roles with Jennifer Aniston and just all these.
Yeah, the-
I
how-
think you may be onto something
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah,
I think you may be
what
onto
was
something.
that?
How?
The Breakup? Is that that
Yeah,
movie?
I didn't see that. Yes, there was one called Breakup with him and Jennifer Aniston. I didn't see that one, but
Jennifer Aniston.
looking back on Vince Vaughn, and I like some of Vince Vaughn's stuff, but I feel like he gets touted as like one of the funniest comedic, and I think a lot of it's just everybody that's in the movies with him.
Yep.
Around him.
That's why I think with George Clooney. That's why I think the same with him.
He's like a
been-
comedic George Clooney, yeah.
He's
That
been
is a good
surrounded
call.
by
You know what?
good people.
Air 5, boom.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one, dude.
That's a good.
I will
don't
say,
disagree with you.
Dodgeball's a great one.
Yeah, but look at the cast around.
But there you
him.
go. You got
Yep.
you got Ben Stiller as his op in that
Yeah.
one. Who's Tony Perkis from Heavyweight. It's the
Yeah,
same character.
exactly.
Then you got what else you got with him?
Old school.
Old school.
The cast around him.
fucking Luke Wilson, unfortunately. But then
Will
you have
Ferrell,
Will
though.
Ferrell, who owns the movie.
Snoop the Loop.
Then you got the what's
There's
the-
Couples
well,
Retreat
Anchorman.
or
He's just
something.
he's an ensemble cast with Anchorman.
Yeah, Couples Retreat.
Yep.
He's
It's
funny
a very
in some
bland.
of them, but it's like he's kind of a lot of them. It's just kind of he's just
I feel like you could put anyone in his role.
Yeah,
and
very,
it'd
like,
still be good.
replaceable.
Now, one movie I will give him credit for that I really dug the hell out his role in it is Cell Block 9.
yes.
Or,
Attack on
Cell Block 99 or
something
whatever.
Like that,
Some-
yes.
Dude,
Brutal fucking movie.
he goes to prison and he just somebody makes a threat against his family and he works his way through. And brutal. It's from the same director as that Dragged Across Concrete and Bone Tomahawk, I believe.
Yeah, that was
So
a solid film. back
That's
in the day.
probably my favorite movie with him in it. He uses because he's a big guy too.
Yeah.
So he uses that against people. So yeah, that's a good
I
call.
can see that.
Good
Good one.
pull. Another one for me, Jared Leto is one that I cannot stand too. How he gets these roles in these big films and he's Mr. Rockstar and with his band and all that stuff. I'm not a fan of his acting skills whatsoever.
He's not great. I think he just is another one that gets a lot, but based on like his look.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
a
His
handsome
appe-
man.
his
He's a
appeal
handsome
to,
man.
His appeal to women and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's a handsome man. I'll give him that.
I don't-
But his acting skill. His
I think
acting sucks.
they're passable. But and then what?
His band, I think, is 30 Seconds to Mars. I think is the name of his band. or
What do you
something.
think of? And he's like one of those really sniff his own farts,
Yeah.
eccentric.
Yes, he's very artsy
Yeah,
fartsy.
Yeah, artsy fartsy.
Yeah, he likes to play dress up.
What did you say?
He's
what
like
was-
He's like Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
In a way.
What did you think of him in Suicide Squad?
He's terrible as the Joker.
Yeah.
I think maybe his best role. He's a supporting role in it, but Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
That's probably one of probably my
You're
favorite.
going back. Was that early mid 2000s?
Yeah,
For that one. You're
yeah.
going back for that one.
That's an underrated Nicolas Cage movie too.
It is. And I'm going to go ahead and say it here. We've talked about Jared Leto. I agree with that 100%. I'm going to say it, and y'all, this isn't going to surprise y'all. John fucking Cusack.
Oh yes, yes.
I think he's
Yes.
overrated AF. I think that, yeah, you had a couple of good, like, movies in the 80s, like, which were chick flicks at the rom-coms at the time.
You held a radio
But I don't
up.
even watch those. If I want to watch something like that, I'll watch 16 Candles or I'll watch something John Hughes did.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. You know what movies he wasn't in? John Hughes
Yeah,
movies.
because you know why? Because John Hughes is the goat of that, and John Hughes called only the big dogs.
Yeah.
And who didn't get called?
John
Cusack.
You go hold your radio outside of John Hughes' office and try to get in one of his say anything. Get out of here.
Go to a damn convention in an overcoat.
Yeah,
and
get
not
out
talk
of
to
here.
people.
I wish I could
Charge
find a
them
picture
$75.
of him at a convention just looking like a vampire.
I will never respect him.
Never.
When they said don't talk to him, he's just signing. That's what he told us.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't in line. We were
No.
watching people, and they
Don't
he's only
talk-
signing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Get out of here. Shoot.
yeah,
John
I'm sorry I
Cusack.
missed that opportunity to interact with John Cusack. I'm sure he had a lot of fucking cool shit to say.
He's caught more flares than Jenny has now here recently.
Yeah, dude. John Cusack, you're overrated. You
Yeah.
do 715 movies. The only movie that I'll say I did like you in was a movie called Identity.
Yes,
That movie's incredible, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. Yeah, that was one of the best movies I've seen you act in, but
Bet.
it was because of the movie
And
itself.
Samuel L. Jackson carried you in 1408.
Better Off Dead is one of my favorite movies.
Hey, there's a
But other
pocket.
than
There's a
that,
pocket of people that like
I agree.
John Cusack 80s movies. Yeah. Say Anything.
Yeah,
And I do
High
have
Fidelity,
Say Anything
that
in
one
the
you said?
collection, but
he ain't in no John Hughes movie though.
no, not at all.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna skip up a little bit.
Go ahead.
John freaking Wayne.
Oh,
Okay.
He is not the real cowboy. The real cowboy is Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna
There
be
can
that's
only be
a
one
hot
cowboy
take.
looking ass. Okay.
Could have
he-
been a cowboy.
R.I.P.
Now,
Toaster.
you can argue that Clint Eastwood played the same character in a lot of his movies.
Yes.
But John Wayne played almost the exact
Every
same
every
Every
movie was
clip
the
I've
same-
ever seen, I think it's the
movie.
same
Yep.
movie.
Yep.
It's the same movie.
I don't-
Other than the war
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I've watched a John Wayne movie all the way through, except for maybe one or two, and it would have been years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But every clip you see of John Wayne
It's
movies, I think it's the same movie.
Same
Like, oh,
wardrobe.
that was
Same
this.
hat, same clothes, everything.
Same horse.
And I guess it was the
Everything.
thing. It was the sign of the times back then. There wasn't many actors.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've never been the biggest fan of Western movies. So, yeah, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, those spaghetti Westerns, just
Shout out
classic
spaghetti.
West- Yeah.
I'm a fan of spaghetti.
Well, with white sauce. Red sauce gives me a little too much heartburn. But, it's a sacrifice I make when it comes to lasagna. But when it comes to the Westerns, I can agree with that one. That, and I heard he wasn't too great of a human being either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell him that to his face, but
I wouldn't
I'm a
either.
fan of John Wayne.
He was a bad dude in real life. But, I mean,
What was his nickname?
was it the Duke?
Yep.
The Duke.
Okay.
Duke over.
Can't be too tough with that name.
Yeah.
Shout out
But you
John
want to say it
Wayne.
to his face?
I'll
Okay.
say it to him right now.
Okay, I'll throw a comedian out there that I'm not a big fan of that has a huge following, Kevin Hart. Yep.
Okay. I can totally see that.
I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart's movies whatsoever. I'm not a fan of his comedy style, Jumanji, all those comedies that he did with The Rock. Yeah, just not a fan of it. The one with Ice Cube. No.
Way
It's the
way
very
overrated.
annoying Nat.
Yes,
style
yes.
comedy.
His stand up is better than his
stand-up's great.
his acting.
He's got very good stand-up.
He's got very good stand up, but when it comes to acting and he thinks he's like one of the biggest actors in Hollywood too.
Well, it's
He thinks he's Cat Williams, and he's not.
He's definitely not the biggest.
That's for sure. I mean, Cat Williams is by far a bigger actor than he is, but he thinks he's one of the biggest actors when it comes to comedy there is.
Yeah.
Just not a fan of him whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's overrated. Like I said, I like his stand up. Just when it comes to acting, I think he's overrated.
I think he tries a little too hard. Like he tries to be funny.
Exactly.
In the movies, at least, I do think he's a better stand-up comedian than he is an actor.
Wholeheartedly on that one. That's probably a hot take on my part, but oh well. So sue me.
He was right toward the top of my list.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay, great minds think alike, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that for sure. So everybody, it's very well documented how I'm not really a fan of this person. I think they're overrated too. Matthew Broderick.
Oh
Yep.
yes,
He was blessed to be in a John Hughes film, but
yes.
Ferris Bueller's, which is one of
It's one of the lower.
it's in my but it's everybody else's favorite for
Yeah.
John Hughes. But it's in my bottom favorites of John Hughes because of him. It's just something about him. I don't necessarily know that he's a bad actor. I just think he's not near as good as he's touted out to be.
Yeah, and he's very bland.
Yeah, and I think if you'd have given that role in Ferris Bueller to somebody else
They would have
at the
done
time,
just as good.
it would have been better.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not.
And he's not a good driver, apparently. Yeah. Somebody in the UK or something murdered him.
Yeah. Oh, geez, really?
I think there was something along the lines of that chance. You know that?
I'll have to pull up that clip of that.
He hit
Yeah.
somebody.
I think you're
driving.
right.
Yeah, allegedly, maybe. I don't know.
But he's just very, very vanilla, just very bland.
Yeah.
The next one on my list is Sandra Bullock.
Ooh, now that's a hot take.
Yeah.
That's a hot one right there.
hot take.
I
think-
like Sandra.
I think compared to a lot of the other actresses, I just think that she got way more opportunities and way more love than she deserves. I'm just not a big fan of her acting.
Okay, that's understandable. But man, I'm a fan. I ain't gonna talk bad about Sandra.
Yep.
I like
No, I
Sandra.
love some Sandra Bullock.
You didn't like her in The Heat?
No.
Okay.
She's so good.
And then like Bird Box, like that.
Oh, now
the way
Bird
that
Box, I'll
she-
give you that
That's
one.
the movie you always reference with Sandra Bullock, but
Yeah.
and it's not a great one.
Yeah.
But she's got a lot of dope movies.
Yeah, Miss Congeniality.
Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
Speed?
No.
Oh man.
I think
Judge-
it's a,
not
it's a
Judge
Vince
Dredd.
Vaughn thing. You can replace her with Julia
Annette?
Roberts or anyone else, and I feel like they would do a way better performance. I think she just had a lot of good things handed to her, and that she probably really didn't deserve.
Like Demolition Man? You've never seen Demolition
No.
Man, have you? It's not great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. I can go with that one. Well, I'll throw a female. Since you threw one out there, I'll throw probably one of the most given female actresses out there, Kristen Stewart.
No, number 2 on my list.
I can.
I mean, just everything
Yeah.
about her is just.
Yep.
I think the best movie I think she's in that I've seen is that underwater movie where she shaved her haircut's not great in it, but I mean it's a decent movie. But her as an actress, no.
There's another actress that looks like her. I think Teresa Palmer might be her name,
I had to
and
pull-
she's a way better actress than Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, and she's a home wrecker.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this, and I know that this one right here is gonna vouch for it. Nicole Kidman.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, most certainly. In her
You
glittery
know what?
pantsuit.
Sue me, but I think Nicole Kidman is one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood.
I wholeheartedly
I
agree
don't
with that one.
understand it.
I don't get it because you know why? Because
Pantsuit.
because of Tom Cruise. Because she made her way in
That-
with Tom Cruise and Days of Thunder and
She
everything.
was a plus one. She was a plus one.
And then,
You know,
and then what was it? Far and Away. And they were her and Tom, and then the rest of the history.
every
were there.
every movie I see her, I'm like, that's Nicole Kidman, right? And everybody's like, yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah, meh.
Yep.
It's like you
She's
can't
very
even-
bland.
She's very vanilla paced.
Yeah,
But
And
she's with Mr. Vanilla Sky, so that's what made everything happen.
and she dwarfed him too.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
she's like 10 feet taller
do you
than
wanna get
him.
into the pantsuit?
I mean, that glittery pants. Well, I've discussed this numerous times.
Just to tie it all.
I
in
mean,
with-
introducing us into the movie theaters and all that, all by ourselves, sitting in that glittery with a glass cup of Coca-Cola. I wish she'd spill it all over that glittery pantsuit of hers.
well, and why can't we get some glass bottles in the fucking thing?
Now, especially the Mexican glass bottle
Yeah,
Cokes.
what'd you
'cause
get,
those-
Sam's?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, the bigger bottle ones, man.
Them
Those,
motherfucker-
they got that
hit you in the
cane
mouth.
sugar in them,
Yeah.
man. It's so much better.
Yeah,
So
that
good.
Cane, that cane. But
But
yeah,
yes,
Nicole Kidman, I think she's overrated AF.
Yes. Oh, she's bandoozled her way into the top.
Bandoozled.
We'll just call it that. We'll keep it.
BANDOOZLED.
We'll keep it PG for that one. But you know how
Yeah.
she got her way up into Hollywood
Yep.
with her long old leg. Okay, I'll throw another one out here. Ashton Kutcher. I can.
Yeah,
I was never a
get
fan
it.
of that '70s show.
I get that answer.
All of his comedies are. He tried to be that new Chris Farley, and it just did not hit with me.
Yeah.
He tried being that physical comedy guy. No,
He's a way better serious actor than he is a comedic
He's a very,
actor.
like-
I didn't even. I didn't even like.
Butterfly
I didn't even like those.
Really?
No. Nothing that Ashton Kutcher
I'll say
does.
this: the first Butterfly Effect. I love the movie, but his acting isn't great.
Really?
In it.
Yeah.
But it's the movie to me that I think so good.
Yep.
But he's very like, gosh, like he's very like,
Over the top.
yeah,
Yeah. No pun intended.
yeah. Shout out.
Maybe
I
like
can.
how
I can.
Kevin
See,
Hart
there's
is.
there's movies of Ashton Kutcher's that I do enjoy.
What's the movie with him and Brittany Murphy? Is it
Just Married?
Just
Yes.
Married.
There's one that I just watched with Mel a couple weeks ago. Something about Vegas with him and Cameron Diaz.
Okay. Yeah.
What
That one was-
happens
that
in
one was
Vegas?
okay.
What happened? Yeah.
That was
I
okay.
like Dude, Where's My Car for what it is.
And see,
but-
that's the way where he's trying to be too much like Chris Farley with the whole physical comedy.
That's
role
one.
and
That was
everything.
that time frame when you had that movie. It was a very, very niche comedy movie like that. Dude, Where's My Car was like that.
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite was like that.
Yep.
And Freddie Got Fingered was like that.
Yeah.
They were all in that same time frame where it was like the insanely ridiculous, dumb,
Yeah.
funny. I never did get on board with Dude, Where's My Car. Freddie Got Fingered, there was kind of parts because I was a Tom Green fan.
Yeah.
But Napoleon Dynamite I was a fan of. But it was all that same similar, very insanely,
Yeah.
you know.
I to be honest, I wasn't a fan of none of those three.
Yeah.
I didn't catch on to the whole Napoleon Dynamite craze. It just didn't. It's just
Me and my brother was fans of it.
Oh yeah, it's
but-
got a huge following to it, but it was just meh to me.
Yeah.
Throw a heater.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Okay.
I think you'll have some people agree with you on that.
I respect what he does business wise, and I know that he's got a good look for like action movies and stuff. But as far as being a good actor and just deserving those roles, no.
Well, there for like that 10-year stretch, it was like the same role he was
Yeah.
doing over and over and over and
Now-
over and over. What disaster movie now? What monster movie now can we have The Rock in?
The Smashing Machine. If we could get more of those kind of Rock movies, or Dwayne Johnson movies, I'd be happy with that. I liked his portrayal in that movie, but I
Not
don't know.
Skyscraper.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I
Or
mean,
Pain
even
and Gain.
even when
Yeah.
he first started, he was doing like kiddie movies and everything, the game plan and all that kind of stuff. But
I thought Snitch was dope.
I like
I thought
Snitch.
Snitch was good.
Yeah, and I do like Pain and Gain too with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I will take a whole lot more of Smashing Machine Dwayne Johnson now.
Yep.
As he's getting more into his acting career and everything.
And I'll say this: I'm not the biggest fan of the Rock movies either, but I will say me and Mel thought that Baller Show was really good.
Hey, that's a great
we
show
watched
too.
it.
Yeah.
We watched it. I think we watched all of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good show too as well. and
He did.
everything.
I thought he did good in
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I think he's a better dramatic actor than he is an action movie actor, in my opinion. I guess is what.
Yeah, and then that and Ballers wasn't an action.
Yeah.
It was a show. It was a
Drama.
show about a show about sports. And,
Yeah. So yeah, I get with that one. He was going to be on my list too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good call. You got another one?
Yeah, Carrie Elways.
Oh.
Yeah, I just think he sucks. Kind of.
Okay. All right.
I hated him in Big Daddy with the claw. I think that's
Yeah.
what turned everything.
The
for me.
claw.
And I don't even know if it's so much overrated, but it's not that he's rated high or nothing.
Yeah.
But something about him just pisses me the fuck off.
Just so irritated. Whenever
Well-
he's on screen, it's just like,
Yeah, I just think there was mainly because I love Princess Bride.
Yeah.
and that's like his claim to fame.
Oh, yeah.
initially, but like I feel like because the first Saw is in my top 20 favorite horror movies ever
one of the greatest endings to a movie ever made.
for sure. We have to do a top 20
Yeah.
horror films. I just think he sucked in Saw.
Yeah.
I think he did so much especially when he was having to cry, and it was just bad, bro.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
I'm not a big fan of it. Like Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm not a big
Yeah,
fan
that's
of
what I'm
that
saying.
either.
Like, and he had.
He had a lot of big roles.
Yeah,
a
but
lot
like
of big
that,
roles.
I don't know, dude. I just think he's overrated. And it was mainly the Saw movie because that movie was so big, and even back then as a kid, I say kid, but
Oh yeah.
when did the first Saw come out?
what 2002?
Yeah, so I was
2003?
just
Yeah,
graduating high school.
Yeah, we were
So I was
18
still a
years
kid.
old.
And I remember back then, and I didn't know shit about movies like that. And I was like, this dude's not a good. And I knew he was the same guy from Princess Bride.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, he's not good in this movie.
Yeah, I get that one. I'm with that one all the way. I've never been a big fan of him. His face.
And he's
is
got one
just-
of them last names you don't know if you're ever pronouncing it right.
That's a good call. That's another.
It's like
key factor
Elways,
right there.
Elways. It's because it's ELWES, and like
The only Elway I know is John Elway.
that's yeah.
I'll throw another hot take out here too. He's Jesse Eisenberg. I cannot stand Jesse Eisenberg whatsoever. The Social Network's a
get that.
great movie, but I cannot stand his face in it. He
Yep.
played a terrible Lex Luthor. I think his best movie is the one with him and what Nick Swartzen's in.
30 minutes or less.
That's the best movie.
Incredible comedy.
That's the best the best he's got right there.
But
for
he's,
me.
And I totally get the Jesse Eisenberg thing because Jesse Eisenberg plays the same person in every movie.
She's so just.
I will say, me and Mel just watched all of the Now You See Me movies. They're really, really dope.
I've never watched one of those.
I hadn't either. And Mel was like, when the new one was coming out, she was like, have you seen those? I was like, no. She was like, you were the movie guy and you haven't seen those? I was like, we never have talked about it. We know about them. We just haven't watched
I've never watched them.
them. And they were really, really
It
good.
has Woody Harrelson in it.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
though.
Woody
Okay.
Harrelson, yep.
He's in Zombieland with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
But he's the same character. I'm saying
Yeah.
in Now You See Me, he's the same
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
He acts the same as
He's like, Mr. I'm so better than everybody. Just
very
He's
evil.
like
just
today's John Wayne.
Jesse Eisenberg is today's John Wayne.
That's
the quote of the podcast episode.
Wowzers. You got one more?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out the guy that has to create his own movies just to be a movie star, and that's Tyler Perry.
Oh,
He was in my head too. I was fixing to go on.
Hot
Now,
take right there.
That's not a hot take.
The Medea movies, like some of them are funny here and there, but I mean, let's face it. If he wasn't writing the movies and putting himself in the movies, I don't think he would.
Hot take right here. I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie.
Really?
I haven't until Mel.
Yeah.
Mel likes Medea, so
Yeah.
I've watched a couple of them, and I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple of parts of them that are funny, but it's just like
But how many of Medea movies?
I don't know.
are-
She said there's so many. 'Cause
Yeah.
there'll be one on Netflix. I'll be like, have you seen that one? She's like, no, I didn't know that was out.
There's probably
about
an
7 or
over
8
the
of
top with Medea.
But
Kent Murphy's a big fan of the Medea movie.
that is so great.
Yeah, my father is a
your
big
dad,
fan- is a
Kent
big-
Murphy, is a fan of the Medea.
Fun fact though, he called me the other day. This is a totally off wall right here. My
Oh,
dad
so
is the
great.
one of the ultimate rednecks around. He called me. He goes, "Man, you ever heard of this Art the Clown guy? You seen these Terrifier movies?" I was like, "Yeah, Dad, I've seen those." He goes,
I have a shrine of him in my house. You know
he was like, "I watched all three of those. Those things are brutal as hell."
he watched the
All
trilogy.
three of them in three nights. in
He
a
just
row.
took a whole day off of work, didn't he? Just
No, he's 3 nights in a row. He watched the Terrifier movie.
He'll never be the same.
Never been. He said,
bro, that third one.
he said that little clown's crazy. He said,
Oh, my
especially
God.
that first one when he hung that girl upside down.
Saying that Kent Murphy watched the Terrifier trilogy in the same breath as saying he's a fan of the Medea movies.
Yeah.
Maybe the greatest moment on this podcast.
Greatness. Yeah. Have you seen
Shout out
these?
Kent Murphy.
Yeah, he said, "Have you seen these Art the Clown Terrifier movies?" I was like, "Yes, Dad. Yeah." You got one
We
more?
met him in person. Man, no, I don't really have any that I can think of at the top of my head. We've done a pretty good job of naming a bunch
Yep.
of.
I've
shitty
got
ones.
one more, and this one's going to be a hot take right
Uh-oh.
here. But Will and Jaden Smith, I'm not a fan of. Will Smith's best role was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, okay.
To me, that's his best role he's been, other than Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes.
Pursuit of Happiness is a fantastic movie,
Yep.
but that's been Will Smith's best role in a movie, in my opinion. Independence Day, meh.
Men in Black.
No, not a fan of those.
Bad Boys.
Hitch.
Nope.
Not a fan of the Bad Boys movies.
I like the first one.
Yeah.
I like the first one. The second, the newer ones, nah.
But
I like him and Martin
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Him and Martin Lawrence together are a good combo. Just because Martin Lawrence, I think Martin Lawrence is a whole lot more funny
And
than
at
Will Smith.
one time, he was the highest paid actor for.
Oh
a
yeah,
while.
oh yeah.
In
I mean,
those
he's
late
got a
90s.
ton of huge movies under his belt, but to me, he's overrated.
That's an interesting. That's an
Yep.
interesting take.
Yeah, that's
When you
that's a
break it
good
down,
one
that's
to
an
end it
interesting
on
take,
right there.
for sure.
Come at me with that one. I'm ready for it.
Well, guys, this has been a fun episode. We had a little technical difficulty, but we
Yep.
got through it.
We
And
push through. We're pursuing.
we want y'all's opinions in the comment section. Let us know what y'all thought of what we said were overrated actors or actresses. Comment some in the comments or the live chat on who y'all think are overrated, who you don't like. And we're gonna bring the 3-man band back to you guys again next week.
Oh yeah.
But we appreciate everybody's support. Shout out to Revolution One Media. Shout out to Trouble Spirits, Gaggle of Wrestlers,
And the Quack Attack, the Quack
Quack
Pack,
Attack. Shout
the
out
Quack Pack.
Shout out to K Duck.
Yep.
Squad with the Ducks.
It was hilarious a couple weeks ago and everything. We shouted her out with the Ducks and everything. She was in the live chat. She's like, "Hold on, I gotta go." She had to go do something, and she missed her total shout out in the video and everything.
Shout out K Duck.
Shout out K Duck and everything. No, we appreciate y'all for everything. You got any parting words?
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and do all that good stuff. That's it.
We out this motherfucker.